night on Connecticut's news station, a man walks into the police station with his girlfriend stabbed in the parking lot. And police still investigating after a man falls from a bridge when running from a traffic accident. Plus, a community reeling after the death of a 17-year-old as police continue to push for answers.
Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. I'm Samaya Hernandez in for Carmen Chow this evening. We begin tonight in Hartford, where police are investigating the city's 6th homicide of the year. This happened before 3:30 today, but officers are still trying to figure out exactly where that homicide took place. Fox 61's DeAndrea Turner joins us live from Hartford Police Station to break all of this down for us. Hi, DeAndrea.
Hi, Samaya. Well, officials tell me that a man, he came here around 3:30 this afternoon, parked his car right here in front of the police station, walked through those double doors and told police that he allegedly stabbed a woman, his girlfriend, to death. Now, while this stabbing happened inside the car, exactly which part of the city is what investigators are still trying to piece together.
Not too often, as you can imagine. It doesn't happen too often.
That's a response to a man turning himself in after allegedly stabbing his girlfriend to death.
A male party entered the lobby of the police department, informed teleserve officers working the front desk that he just stabbed a female.
The victim's in her 50s, still inside the car.
Officers immediately secured him, went to the front parking lot and observed the vehicle, which contained a female suffering from numerous stab wounds,
turning the parking lot of the station into a crime scene.
People killing people now, you think they that crazy to come to the police station? They have to be out their mind, but, well, at least he paying for what he did. Hopefully. I feel sorry for his family and hers, especially hers, because he took a life that could have been still here.
And now this is still well under investigation. Officials have not released the name of the suspect or the victim, and the suspect still hasn't been charged in this alleged murder. We'll have more information as soon as we gather it. For now in Hartford, DeAndrea Turner, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thank you, DeAndrea. Now for a check of your forecast with meteorologist Sam Samperi. And Sam, the sun was playing peekaboo today.
Yeah, it was playing a little games with us too, because when the sun comes out, we get a little bit of a sprinkle or instability shower, but we did manage to get up to 71. Windsor locks, Hartford 70. That's where the sun was out. We actually snuck out a couple of little light sprinkles too. 57 Torrington to 60 Hartford right now, 57 in New Haven. So temperatures are still mild. Those are the average high temperatures actually. Visibility, yes, we're already having issues with the fog building back in, and that's going to gradually lift north overnight. So overnight we'll have cloudy skies with patchy fog, areas of fog more dense along the shoreline. And it looks like we're going to have some scattered showers by sunrise, all thanks to this front now moving in, and this will be our batch of rain right here now moving into western New York and Pennsylvania, and this will crank through overnight. So let's track this for you, and you'll see we'll start to get some scattered showers between around 6, 7, 8 o'clock by tomorrow morning. So for the morning rush, you may want to bring that jacket and umbrella. I know a lot of kids are going back to school this week after April vacation last week. And so basically we'll have those showers on and off throughout your day on Monday till around 2 or 3 o'clock. And then by the end of the afternoon, we should see some clearing skies right before the sun goes down. Coming up, I will detail this week. We'll talk about how much rain we get tomorrow. We'll also look ahead. We'll have a little bit of a cool down. And what about the end of the week and next weekend? We have some big changes on the way on your Fox 61 7-day forecast. Samaya?
Thanks, Sam. I'm still grateful for last week and all of that glorious weather. Well, the Shelton Fire Department is recovering tonight after it took 30 hours to put out a large structure fire. Now, this all started yesterday around 2 a.m. at the Oak Ridge Waste Recycling Center. The fire was quickly raised to a 4-alarm fire, and many mutual aid departments responded to help out. As the compacted trash made it difficult to reach the fire department says no one was injured, and it is thankful for the mutual aid units for all of their help. And a man has now been identified after he was killed after falling from an overpass in Naugatuck late last night. Police say around 8:30 they arrived to Prospect Street for a two-car crash, and they learned that 24-year-old Anthony Meyer fled the scene. Witnesses say that Meyer fled and then fell from the overpass over Route 8 before being struck by two cars and killed. Police are still investigating how Meyer fell, but anyone with information is asked to call state police. And this evening, the New London police are investigating the death of a 17-year-old girl. It happened overnight Saturday, but a memorial grew overnight as police continued their investigation of the scene for more than 12 hours. Fox 61's Jake Garcia has those details.
New London police were called to this apartment complex at the area of Jefferson Avenue and Buchanan Road just after 3 Saturday morning for reports of an unresponsive person. Officers and firefighters arrived to find an unresponsive 17-year-old girl who was taken to Lawrence and Memorial Hospital where she was pronounced dead. 2 others were taken to the hospital and are expected to recover. Detectives remained on scene for most of the day, even putting up crime scene tape around the back of the building. Police are not releasing the identity of the girl until next of kin can be notified. Police also withholding the identity of 2 others taken to the hospital as part of the investigation. New London Superintendent of Schools sending out a packet with tips and resources for kids experiencing grief, along with the following statement. It is with deepest regret and sadness that I inform you about the tragic and sudden loss of one of our high school students. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and to the entire school community of which the student was a beloved part. New London schools will be providing counseling for any student and staff who needs it. New London's mayor also sending his condolences in a statement saying in part, "My heart goes out to the loved ones of the young lady who passed away. Our community is grief-stricken at the sudden tragic loss of a young life. We ask everyone to please respect the family and friends who are grieving. We are asking for everyone's patience and understanding as our investigators help us learn more about this tragedy."
And that was Fox 61's Jake Garcia reporting. Anyone with information is asked to call New London Police Detectives Division at the number on your screen, and that's 860-447-1481. You can also submit tips anonymously through their 411 system. Well, tonight, East Haven neighbors say they're feeling relief after 2 men were arrested for an attempted home invasion. Police say around 9:45 a.m., Xavier Otero approached a home on Maple Street dressed like a delivery driver and attempted to enter the home. The homeowner was able to shove him away, and Otero took off in a car driven by Jean Carrasco Torres. Now, when police searched Otero's home in Hartford, they say they found a plan to restrain the homeowners with zip ties while they robbed them. Neighbors say they're just glad that the 2 men are in custody.
I'm just relieved that they caught the people that were responsible. It's kind of frightening because this is a family neighborhood and you don't usually see things like that around here.
I just went in my house and locked the doors. I was so scared. But thank God, now I feel safe.
And police say the two suspects had plans to invade a home in Manchester. That suspected fentanyl was also found in Torres's home. Both Otero and Carrasquillo Torres are facing a slew of charges, and they are both out on a $250,000 bond. Well, the Connecticut Department of Transportation and the East Haddam Swing Bridge is still broken, the DOT says. And they say that swing bridge was damaged Thursday night, and it's no longer open for boat traffic as the bridge is stuck in the closed position. Now, the DOT says that a contractor is working on repairs, but there's no word yet on when it will be reopened. And Groton police are asking for the public's help in identifying 4 people accused of stealing $6,000 worth of merchandise from Kohl's. Police are sharing these photos of the suspects. That crime happened more than 2 weeks ago, but police are now seeking the public's help in finding these 4. If you recognize them or you have any information about them, please call Groton Police. And exciting news in Southington. The first annual Sikh Day Parade kicked off this morning on the town green. The day was filled with celebration among the Sikhs themselves, but it's also welcoming to their non-Sikh neighbors to learn more about the religion. The Connecticut chapter has traveled to New York for the event for years past, but was incredibly happy to bring that parade to Connecticut this year.
It's a big effort. I mean, we have been going to New York Parade in New York City, which has been going on for 30 years. And we used to take our congregation in motor coaches there every year. But this year, we talked to the town, and we are very grateful for Southington Police Department, Southington Fire Department, and the Southington town officials for letting us have run this parade this year. And this is our first parade, first 6-day parade, and we hope there will be more to come.
After the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill declaring National Sikh Day as April 14th, the group says it hopes that Connecticut does the same.